Well, it's been speculated for a few weeks now that Jameson Williams would be returning to the Detroit Lions sooner than later, and today was that news. Today, just moments ago, Dan Campbell hit the presser and the Lions announced that Jameson Williams will begin his 21-day return window today. He's going to be on the practice field getting ready. It's my belief Jameson Williams will not be in Thursday's contest on Thanksgiving, but I would say this, it's probably looking like a lock that Williams will debut against the Jacksonville Jaguars after the Thanksgiving Day game. Well, greetings and salutations to everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm your host, Dan Thornton. Thank you for tuning into this breaking news version of Lions Talk Live. I'm going to keep this video pretty short, but I wanted to get out there as quick as possible that yes, you heard it right. Jameson Williams, the first-round pick for the Detroit Lions, the second of two first-round picks in the 2022 NFL draft, is finally going to be ready to go. He's going to be on the practice field, and from all the rumor mills out of Detroit coming right now, that he will not play against the Bills on Thanksgiving, but he will be on the field against the Jacksonville Jaguars as long as there's no setbacks in the next week and a half. This is stunning news for the Detroit Lions team on a 3-game winning streak and looking to make a late rally to attempt to get the final seed in the NFL playoffs for the NFC. Can the Lions do it? Well, after Buffalo, they have a fairly good and favorable schedule, so things are looking positive. They're a rock for the last year or so. Williams is going to add a dimension that very few NFL teams have. He will be the fastest player on the field 99.9% of the time. There's going to be maybe one or two, maybe five guys total in all the NFL that can match or supersede his speed. He's going to give the Lions the ability to extend the field vertically in a way they just haven't had since, perhaps Calvin. So here's what we do know. With Amon-Ra St. Brown underneath, a gaggle of tight ends helping out with shorter routes, the running game emerging, having someone like Jameson Williams out there is going to put a ton of pressure on opposing defensive coordinators to figure out what am I willing to give and what am I willing to give up. Because a lot of teams have been playing 8-man fronts to stop the Detroit running game. I'm going to say this, that might be a thing of the past if Williams ends up being the real deal. For those of you old enough to remember the old Oakland Raiders, Los Angeles Raiders of the 70s and 80s where, man, they were going to run it down your throat. And if you try to play too many people up, they were going to take you deep with a couple of super fast receivers. Well, Detroit might be trending that way because other teams are going to have to leave one, possibly two safeties back, which means you're going to see a lot of 7-man fronts, possibly 6-man fronts. And the more that happens, the more the running game opens up, the more the play action opens up, and the more the deep shots open up. Will Goff be able to deliver some of those deep shots? Only time will be able to tell, but I think this is just great news on top of great news for the Detroit Lions recently. They're getting healthier, they're getting victories, and now the missing cog to the offense appears to be back. We'll hit you up later if any more breaking news comes out of Detroit, but I want to get this video out to you guys ASAP. No, I'm not even going to edit it. I'm going to get it out to you as quick as I can. If you haven't yet subscribed to Lions Talk Live, please consider doing so. Leave a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. I'm doing everything I can to get you guys this news as quick as can, so help me help you, and hopefully we can help each other. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Lions celebrating another victory Monday for the third straight week, and we'll see you all on tomorrow's Lions Talk Live.